Get the help you need. Trade up, don't trade in. Take a scrapping certificate to your Fiat.
Who, me? Bodyguard. I'm the
Picture of me.
Get what you want. Get your interest up front with Absa's dynamic fixed deposit. Invest today. Get the
Ryan,
interest
grab a
today.
dope one of us that I can
Save
post now and tell them to
prosper
tune
with
in.
Absa. T's and C's apply. Absa is an authorized FSP and registered credit card.
Fresh breakfast on Metro.
12 minutes after 7, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please make some noise for the one, the only, Trevor Noah. Trev.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, man?
This is nice, fresh. I feel like I'm home again, my man.
Aren't you home? Did you kiss the ground?
No, I mean home with you.
Oh.
Think about it, man. Somizi dropping phones, dropping headphones. Come on, Somizi.
He's that neighbor.
Come on, Somizi. What's happening?
Yeah?
Yeah, King, you worried about the book competition that's in the house now?
Now we have a New York Times bestseller in fact, I need to thank you for your audiobook. Because, you know, I was given a copy of your book when I was still at 5FM, and I'm not the reading guy, but give me an audiobook anytime.
I was also grateful for the audiobook.
So I did a 4-hour trip to Bots. I listened to half of it.
Of course.
I did and I was like, I feel I know this guy.
No, thank you, man.
He's
Thank you. I
talking to
appreciate
me.
that.
See, that was the other nice thing about it. The fact that it was done in your voice. So you're literally talking me through the
You
book.
have to, man. You have. You know, when you're telling a story, the best way to tell it is to tell it the way you would tell it to your friends, and that's how I did the book. So you know.
Nice one.
So you get the call that, listen, you're going to replace John Stewart.
Yes.
Not only are you replacing a massive white legacy, you're replacing everything that comes with it.
Right.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you pull yourself?
You know, initially I didn't.
Okay.
No, you know why? Because I was like, okay, I mean, I'm going to do the show. I'm going to do this thing. You have no concept of how big the Daily Show is when you're not in America.
Yes.
Honest, you genuinely do not have an idea of how big the thing is. And then when you're in the country, you get there and you're like, oh, wow, I'm taking over what is, like, people literally were like, yeah. It was like I was taking over a politician's job, you know, and people were like, you know, they're like, oh my God, you better, Trevor, oh my, I don't think you understand. Like, I don't know who you are, man, but you better bring it, man. You better, oh my God.
They'll tar and feather you.
Dude, that thing is intense, man. That thing is intense.
But, you know, as things happen, there was almost negativity coming from our side also.
Right.
People talking about, but why Trevor? There's other guys. And I'm like, guys, can't we ever just celebrate people without saying, yeah, I'm got the gig, but what about Angie?
You know,
what about Angie?
But you know what's funny is that thing happened to me back in the day. You know, one of the people who helped me the most was Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember asking him because he got a lot of flack when he was doing Fantastic Four, and he was the Flame, and they were like, but the Flame is a white guy. Why is he playing this role? And then I said to him, I said, yo, man, how do you deal with this pressure? How do you deal with the stress? You know, and he was getting ready to do Creed.
Yes.
And then he said to me, he said, yo, man, he said, one day you've just got to wake up and be like, why not me?
Yes.
Because in life, everyone's going to say, why you? Whether it's at your job, they're going to be like, why you? Why did you get the promotion? Hey, why did you get the house? Why did you get that person you married? Why did you? At some point, you have to go, why not me?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then you just go like, yeah, okay, guys, it's fine. And here's another thing.
Yeah.
The best part is knowing that you weren't the first choice pick, but then you got the thing. So you go... It's not like, I mean, I wasn't under no illusion. I wasn't the person who was supposed to get the job.
Yeah.
You're not the anointed one.
No, I was not. I was like, no, I'm here. I'm also applying. Here's my curriculum vitae. I was there typing my curriculum vitae.
Here's my Steve
to whom it may concern. Yes, reference Steve Kate.
Certified. Look at the stamp there.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, you man. Let me tell you something. That's one thing I learned. Honestly, as South Africans, as a nation, we got to work on our self-esteem. Because, you know, like, South Africa is one of the only countries where, you know, in America, if people go like, yo, how are you doing in life? How are things going? In South Africa, what do we say? I'm fine, I'm trying. Nyazama. So means, well done, I'm number 1 on your book. Nyazama, I'm fit, I'm trying. No, dude, at some point you got to be like, no, I'm proud. Thank you, I made it.
I'm kicking ass.
Yeah, you have to.
And you might start believing yourself.
Yeah, you have to.
Anyway, we have Trevor Noah in the building. We're going to play a game. It's called Are You Smarter Than a Primary School Kid?
Oh, no.
Yes, you were a nerd in primary school. You have no excuse. You can't lose this, Trevor. Otherwise, we're going to have to send you back to where you came from. Oh, you're from here. My bad. Good morning, Ayanda. Hello, Ayanda. How you doing? Uncle Trevor is in the building. What's your first question for him?
How many years ago?
How old is the sun?
How many years did the sun live?
The sand, guys.
Oh,
the
The sun or the sand?
The sand.
Yo, guys, I should have gone with the sun because I was going to say how many billion. How many years ago did the sand live?
Yeah.
Let me think. So where it says sand, where I'm gonna take a guess and say 700.
That's a million.
What?
That's a million. How many years was
Million
it?
what?
Ayanda?
What?
20,000
Wait. Whoa.
Adele hanging out with Lady Zamar. This is Runaway. Fresh breakfast on Metro FM. We're hanging out with Trevor Noah. We have to go for traffic, but not before Mpo asks her question.
Yes.
What is your question?
My question is, I can see that you can do the accent, but why haven't you lost your South African accent?
Why? You know what? I always say to people, you don't lose your accent if you don't want to. There's some people who
Yes.
want to. I don't want to lose my accent. What happens is, though, my accent will change slightly depending on where I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Fresh Renat, do you do the same thing?
I've got the same problem. In fact, I was saying that whichever country I travel to, I will speak the way they speak so that they can hear
Like
me.
where?
So, for instance, if in America,
Yes.
I will ask for a quarter. Otherwise, they won't know what I want. I'll ask for beef jerky.
Oh,
in
man.
Nigeria, my accent changes.
Oh, I can't remember. DJ Fresh, is that you?
So I'll ask for my brother. I might have some direction.
Oh, my brother can ask some directions.
Exactly.
You know what it is?
Yes.
I think, all right, for me, I know. In my family, I had to change my accent. So when I go speak to my grandmother, if I'm in Orlando, I can't come in twanging there. There's none of that. With my grandfather and everyone, can't come and be like, "Hey, Gran, what's going on? How you guys do?" Then my gran will be like, "Where? Then you got to be like, "Hello, Granny,
Sure.
Granny." You've got to drag your R's.
Yeah.
Yes, Granny. Yes, I was at school.
Yes.
School. Yes.
School.
If you go school,
I've
then they're like,
almost-
"Ini."
I have the most stubborn accent.
When I just doesn't want to
My
go.
accent.
Did you say stubborn accent?
Stubborn accent. Like stubborn. Like,
Oh, I was like, wow. I was like, Somizi, that's a weird way to describe it. I've got the most stubborn accent. And I was like, damn, okay. Yo, I was like, I thought South Africa was getting woke. Hey, I don't know what that was.
It is getting worse. Hashtag thank you, Black Twitter. Traffic on Metro brought to you by Outsurance. They'll beat your car insurance premium. If not, you can ask for 400 Rand. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Busy. Morning.
Obviously, just down the road a little bit, no light on Mhlongo and the Mhlongo Road. And a couple of broken down buses. There is traffic forever in that junction, particularly coming from Montana. You're jammed up into the Mhlongo and jammed up onto that N1 South. Also, there's just been a crash in Hatfield at Common_man18 saying, well, the crash Pretorius and Young show that really big backlogs from Simon to Mhlongo on that N4 this morning. Also, got some police on the Mopani Highway doing a thing there, so Hebron Road to get onto it. And the Mopani Highway through Block XX is also very slow this morning. Joburg, lights out. Bayersfield and Mhlongo. Long queues in from Honeydew by that Round Park Ridge area. That's a very heavy backlog. Just queues M12, R24 into Galooly from the M3 slows up to Edenvale. And then protesting this morning parts of the London Road at Alex and just down the road, Canning Road, which effectively becomes Caller Drive at Crystal Gardens. That section of roadway blocked. Out of the Durban area this morning, the M2, a lot of traffic between Amanzimtoti and Prospect and Sharp Tweedy Hill. M4 from Clarewood moving through to Dongola. Durban down, that's a busy one as well. And Cape Town crash on the R300 north at Stellenbosch Arterial. The traffic almost back into Mitchell's Plain this morning, that R300 through the M2 through Tell up towards that crash on the side of the road between Stellenbosch Arterial is the heavy backlog. It's your traffic, and we love it when you interact with the Fresh Breakfast Show. You can do that. You can interact on Twitter at Traffic XA.
Metro FM Traffic brought to you by Outsurance. Will you save or get 400 Rand in cash? SMS out to 40019. While the vote of no confidence is being deliberated, there's one thing that you can count on. Outsurance will either save you money on your car insurance or pay you out if they can't. Now that is confidence. SMS out to 40019, and if our insurance can't offer you a lower car insurance premium than what you're currently paying, ask them for 400 Rand or 800 Rand if you haven't had a car claim in 3 years. Now that is confidence, and it's worth voting for. SMS out to 40019, Outsurance and authorized FSP. We're back with more Trevor Noah after this.
Over 50 SARS branches nationwide. Really? And did you know that every single one of them will have lines out of the door?
What?
Only 50 SARS offices in the country.
It's really simple to
Now
join
you know.
That's a lot.
Only no.
That's
Seems
a
like
lot.
very few.
That's a ton, eh?
And
Four
if you get
per
stuck,
province.
just click
That seems little though.
That's a lot, it seems like to
Do
me.
you know because you must have to pay his taxes? It's a lot.
He just did the math. He just did the math.
He's Indian, my man. Numbers. Numbers, my man. Numbers. Everyone must have their Gupta, my man.
Thank you, because women are our rock, and they rock. Hashtag women rock. Fresh breakfast on Metro FM.
29 minutes after 7, Trevor Noah is in the Metro FM building. Welcome back again, Trev.
Thank you
As
very
we
much
said
for having
earlier
me
on.
again, man.
Now, as a teen, suffered depression.
Yes.
And you recently spoke about depression, something that I think is still very ambiguous to a lot of people out there.
Right.
Why did you come out, and why did you come out at the time you did?
Well, because, I mean, you know what the thing is? I think we have a misconception of what it is. So people, when they say you suffer from depression, people think you're saying you're just sad all the time.
I've got a
You're like,
headache.
yeah, then it's like, depression,
Yeah.
it's like, no, man, it's not, you're not sad. You know what depression is? Essentially, it'll be a chemical thing in your brain where you perceive what is happening to you now to be happening to you forever. Does that make sense? So if you're having a bad day now or you're having a bad moment, in your mind you go, it's forever. And then you don't want to wake up, you don't want to work, you don't want to live, you don't want to do anything. So, but it's like, it's one of those things where you just deal with it. And also, let's be honest, the truth is, coming from an African family, things like depression, you know, where you'll be like, depressed, depressed, depressed from what? Depression, that's why you're depressed. Go and be depressed in the garden. Yes. Is it just you're depressed. And you know what's funny is, this is the funny thing. So South Africans or Africans in general will go like, we don't believe in that. Go and work. Go and work. Go and do this. Go and do that. Go and do that. And people be like, that's not nice. Funny enough, one of the best things that helps depression is work and socializing with other people and connecting. Because when you work, you find purpose, you finish. Like small things that help with depression. Just clean your room and already your mind goes, you've achieved something. Go out and wash the dishes. Go do something and your mind changes.
Because for a lot of people, it's so debilitating. Just getting out of bed is work.
Yeah, people are like, I just don't want to get out of bed.
Why were you depressed, and how dark did it get?
I don't even know. You don't know where it comes from. You just, it's how you see the world. Because sometimes I just wake up and I'll be like, so it's Tuesday again. How many Tuesdays are there going to be? So vele Tuesday forever. Then I'm like, lentele I pay limos. And then it's just like, okay, I don't know what the point of life is. And then at some point, I think for myself, I had to redefine what purpose was. And I went, okay, my purpose goes beyond myself. My purpose goes beyond money. My purpose goes beyond. Then I was like, my purpose is to give. My purpose is to be in a place where I can give. And then my purpose is to enjoy each moment of every day. And then you start to redefine happiness in life.
Did it ever get to suicidal thoughts?
Oh, no. I think I've always been afraid of suicide. I won't lie. Honestly, I've always been those people where I'll be like, life is too much. I'm going out. And then I'll go, if I was going to go out, if I was going to end my life, what is the last thing I'd want to do? Then I'd be like, I'm going to go on stage. I'm going to say some crazy things. And then I'm going to go to a party and dance that move. I've always been afraid to dance. And then that's it. I'm going to tell all my friends what I really think. And then I go, well, just why not do that then? And when you have those thoughts about what you would do, you know, like a lot of the time I say to people, I go, ask yourself what you would do if you had no more days. That's what you should be trying to do.
Anyway, those should be your goals.
Exactly. And then what happens is then you go like, no, I want to live. Why wouldn't you want to live? So I've been lucky that I never had those thoughts. And I've got great friends. I had a friend, one of my best friends, who was like, he'd come to my house every day and he'd be like, Eta, sharp, I'm fun. Let's go. We're going somewhere. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to sleep. He's like, Eta, Arrie, Papa, wake up. Arrie, we're going. You're like, where are we going? He's like, ask our, let's go. It doesn't matter.
We'll see in front.
Yeah, good friends, man.
In the headlines, our Higher Education Deputy Minister Mdudu Zimanana is under fire for assaulting two women at a Johannesburg nightclub over the weekend. And Venezuelan president has called for harsh sentences for a number of suspects who were arrested following an assault and attack on an army base in the city of Valencia over the weekend. Details at 8.
Do you think he'll resign?
He's not going to.
Or do you think he'll wait to be asked to resign?
Of course he's going to wait. Don't they all?
Because he knows it'll blow over eventually.
If it was me at 7:33, like now, I'd have resigned already.
Like, okay, look.
I'd be embarrassed.
Can I ask a question genuinely? Why do we let it blow over?
We just always do.
No, but you don't have to. You know that, right?
Because we're armchair activists. We're angry on Twitter. I'll retweet. Yeah, we're angry. And then 3 days, literally in 3 days, it blows
We've forgotten.
We can't let that happen, guys.
We do that, and I think
but I'm
our
saying
biggest problem.
I'm saying we can't let that happen.
Well, you're here, you lead us there, brother.
We can't let that happen. I mean, I'll be that guy every single day. We're going to be tweeting that hashtag every day.
Like
and you know, people think those things don't work, but if you flood, here's a platform every day, guys. Every day. I mean, I won't even front. If I was on every day on the radio, I would ask, where's that deputy minister? Is he going? Where is that deputy minister? Because that's the thing is, one thing I learned about domestic abuse, guys, we have to put the blame, we have to put the guilt, the shame on the person. We mustn't let them carry on with their lives. Just be like, no, carry on with your life. Yeah, it was that time that, full apology, lose your job, and then we'll talk from there. But until that time, we'll say your name you must make a sting there, fresh. In fact,
we'll start a hashtag. Has he resigned yet?
Yes. Is he out?
Well, Toluguti in athletics, Wade van Niekerk did not disappoint as he advanced through to the men's 400-meter final at the IAAF World Championships in London. Van Niekerk, running in lane 6 in the semi-final, crossed the finish line with ease in a time of 44.22 seconds. Wade is on the verge of making history as he has the opportunity to emulate Johnson's feat of winning the 200 meters and 400 meters at the same World Championships. The final of the men's 400-meter final takes place on Tuesday at 10 to 11 p.m. South African time, with the possibility of gold for South Africa. In rugby news, the Melbourne Rebels are confident that their future as a Super Rugby team is all but secured, with the Victorian Rugby Union confirming it now controls all shares in the franchise. As reported on Friday, Imperium Sports Management Managing Director Andrew Cox transferred the shares to the Victorian governing body. That secures the future of the organization and will no doubt create serious headaches for the ARU should arbitration with the Force conducted last week come back with a decision in the WA franchise's favor. On to golfing news. Jordan Spieth is aiming to join Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Ben Hogan, Gene Sarazen, as well as Gary Player as one of the few men to win all 4 majors at least once when he plays in the US PGA Championship. The 2017 Open winner, who secured the Masters and US Open titles in 2015, has been placed in a group with 2 fellow major champions, Sergio Garcia, who won the Masters in April, and Bruce Kupka, who won the US Open in June. They will start their first round off 10th tee on Thursday afternoon. And then finally, in football news, Alvaro Morata missed a penalty on his Chelsea debut as Arsenal won an uncharacteristically feisty Community Shield 4-1 in a shootout at Wembley. The shootout, the first in English football to follow the ABBA format, saw Chelsea miss back-to-back penalties to allow Olivier Giroud to win the match from the spot. Meanwhile, Chipa United coach Dan Malisela reckons that the Chilli Boys dish out their best performance in the first half during their 1-0 win over Kaizer Chiefs in the Premier's Cup at the Sisa Dugashe Stadium in Tanzania on Saturday. Katlego Mashego scored the only goal of the match, but Kaizer Chiefs coach Steve Gompela says that nothing much should be read from friendly matches. That's all the sport for now. The next update is between 12 and 3 on TQE.
7:37, Otologuti, Trevor Noah is in the building. We'll take calls for Trevor straight after this. Call us 089 110 3377. Fresh breakfast on Metro FM. We're Batakai.
It's nice to see you still running the desk.
Gotta do it. I don't do that.
No, you
I
have
must
to
stand
go.
there. I want to be in control. Also, it's a control thing. I want to be in control of what I can be.
I was doing Ryan Seacrest's show. Dude, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It's a massive team, eh?
He doesn't touch anything.
Yeah.
Does the whole show. with no song play. Like, so he goes.
No big music.
No. He does the show.
Yeah.
So you see that song, We Bet Like I.
Yeah.
He'll be like, da 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 da, We Bet Like I, coming up, Trevor Noah after this. Then they'll play it 5 seconds, and then they'll play the last 5 seconds. Then he comes back out. They don't ever listen to the music. They don't.
It's not live.
You know. Then they just keep going.
It's insane.
Oh.
Just keep going. Just
Kiss
keep
is
going.
not live.
Just keep going.
No, it's like live to tape.
It
Yeah,
depends,
oh,
but it
that's
depends on
right,
which
okay.
days. It depends.
Yes.
Some days they'll do like live, some days,
Yeah.
but like, yo, it's impressive to see.
Is it? So
Yeah.
it's like a machine,
It's
basically.
so impressive.
But Ryan himself is like a production machine.
Yeah, no, he's amazing.
Yeah, no.
He's amazing.
People are upset that your tickets are sold out.
What do you mean? Friday sold out. There's still
That's what I'm saying. People
Thursday.
are...
Wednesday.
People always complain about the
You know what happened?
Thursday's basically sold
When you
out.
guys announced the tickets, I said to my wife, we're not going to wait for an invitation. Go online and book tickets.
Yeah.
But Renee, you would have
tickets.
always got. But thank
No,
you.
I was not. I was like,
No,
you
but
know,
thank
we're
you.
not going to wait for promo
somebody
sheet. And
somewhere.
like, went online. I was like, fuck, is that how much they cost? Like, book anyway.
Can I tell you? I'll tell you this.